Welcome to the Smarter Money Life podcast powered by Forum Credit Union, your go-to podcast for all things personal finance, where we break down complex financial concepts into simple, actionable steps. Whether you're looking to save more, invest wisely, or plan for your future, we've got you covered. Join us each episode as we bring you expert insights, real-life stories, and practical tips to help you live a smarter money life. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Smarter Money Life. I'm your host, Andy Mattingly. Today, I want to dive into a topic that if you're considering buying a home, I think you're going to find very interesting, especially if you're building a home. So this focuses really on building your dream home. It can be an exciting journey, but you need to understand some of the key concepts to make it a smooth process. So we'll start with some of these essential tips with working with a home builder. First, know your budget and what you want. Before approaching any builders, have a clear understanding of your budget, the type of home you want. This includes the design, number of bedrooms, and other key features. You can figure out your budget if you start with a mortgage advisor so you know how much you can really afford. Next, you want to choose the right builder. Pick a builder with a good reputation and work history. It's important to feel comfortable with the builder, as you'll be working with them for a very extended period of time. Next, you want to make sure you communicate clearly. Maintain open and clear communication with your builder. Make sure to discuss your expectation timelines and any concerns you may have. And if you're working with a builder that has multiple projects, make sure you meet your construction manager, not just the owner of the building company. You also need to make sure you set realistic expectations. Understand that building a home can be lengthy and complex. So if you have realistic expectations, you can manage your stress and stay focused on the end goal. It's also important that you document everything. Some builders will just say, well, handshake or whatever. Make sure you keep detailed records of all communications, contracts, and agreements with your builder. Put everything in writing or email. This can help resolve any disputes that might arise later. You also need to be flexible. While it's important to have a clear vision for your home, being flexible and open to suggestions from your builder can lead to better outcomes. You also need to inspect the work regularly. If you watched what's going on with the construction of your home, you can make sure it meets your standards and specifications until it's too late. So if you have any issues, make sure you address them very promptly. Also, stay involved. Regularly check in on the progress of the construction and be involved in decision-making processes. This helps ensure that the project stays on track. Your builder is going to need you to make decisions pretty quickly, so be ready for that. You also need to plan for contingencies. There's going to be unexpected issues and delays, and if you have a contingency plan and a budget, you can manage any surprises that might arise during the construction process. Now, why would you want to build a home versus just buying one after all these things I talked about? Well, building a home might cost less than renovating an existing one. Renovations can often become extremely expensive if structural changes are required to make the changes you desire. So building a home with your design and features can be more cost-effective a lot of times. When you build a home, it's constructed with new materials and appliances. While all homes are built with quality materials, a home that is 20 years old might start needing more repairs soon, increasing your overall cost of ownership. Customization is another significant advantage. You might be able to pick your own colors, finishes, and flooring, and maybe even some layout options, depending upon how you customize you want to be with your new home. New homes are also more energy efficient. Unless an existing home has been updated with new appliances, windows, and heating systems, new homes are going to have a lot more energy efficiency, which means you spend less money heating and cooling your home. And additionally, it might be easier to find a house during certain market conditions. Existing home inventory may be very low and prices may be higher than in normal conditions, making new homes a better value. Lastly, maintenance costs will be less at the beginning of ownership of a new home. A new home just has very few maintenance needs for the very first years, where an existing home, you're probably going to have some things you're going to need to do almost from the time that you move in. So if you follow these tips and you have a better understanding of the reasons why you might want to build versus buy, you can make an informed decision that best suits your needs. That's all for this episode of the Smarter Money Life podcast. Thank you for joining me. I hope you found our discussion helpful and inspiring. You can find more resources on the Smarter Money Life page at forumcu.com. Remember, making smart financial decisions is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to your financial dream. Be sure to tune in next time for more tips and insights on managing your money. Until then, stay smart and financially savvy.